Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome to my Throwback Thursday album share for the year 2004. So here we have a title page, stamped metal, lots of metal. I got big into metal. A button that's actually stitched through, staples. These, what are these labels? Everybody was doing them. Okay, then we have this page, Couch Kids. Look, Curls MT, Curly's here, Curly's here. Like, there's Curly's everywhere. Eyelets, paper folding. I love paper folding so much. There's some magic mesh. Then here, it's a layout with some creative memory stickers. Then over here, used chalk on here and here. Over here, buttons that are falling off the page. Then here's a 2-page spread and using serendipity squares. Do you guys remember doing serendipity squares? We used to swap these suckers all the time. These are yellowing. Here is a very plain page with a rub-on. Nothing exciting. No, very plain. Not a whole lot of excitement going on these pages. Snow babies. I thought I was so awesome for having her photo cut out and then cutting out the edges of here. Just stickers, some paper tearing. Here we have some layering going on still, lots of curly cues. Vellum, lots of vellum. These are actually up on, this is actually up on a pop dot. This is a layout of the house we had bought and before. Then here is a layout with no photos of my own. I did heat emboss this fleur-de-lis. And this is a huge pocket with more fleur-de-lis there. This is no title, but look. I have these great little flowers to go with the rest of the little flowers here. So I could put Easter and these little flowers up here. And still have not done that. Over on this side, more Easter and made sure that the color scheme coordinated. So purple here, that meant purple had to be here. Because it was the same theme. Look at all this stuff that's yellowing. Can't really tell because it's on yellow. Metal. You know, use some more creative memory stickers and things. This was our first all-day crop we went to, me and my aunt. It was so much fun. We met these two ladies down here, and they actually bought some CM stuff from me. Then we have these here. Look, a couple layers going on here, guys. That's exciting. Paper tearing. Nothing fancy. Like, this is literally nothing fancy. No title, no nothing. Here we have birthday, very themed paper and embellishments. Still very themed. Lots of them. Then we have first haircut. These are chalked. This is a plastic button, and these are pieces cut out of this paper popped up. Then we have a baseball layout with, of course, the baseball pieces. This, I thought that this was just beautiful every time I did it, where you would have 3 mats, one thicker, and then these, the most innermost mat and the outermost mat being the same color. Thought that was awesome. Here we go. You know, starting some layering again. Like it's like I'm starting to play, then I pull it back, then I bring it in, and then I pull it back. Then we have a happy birthday and tags and all kinds of letters for your titles. And this is another thing I just loved doing, was doing these titles with different letters and different fonts. Then here we have some more pop dots. So I'm definitely getting like layers going. They're starting to happen. Eyelets. Like over here, you know, very color blocking. Sewed on the buttons. These are all different letters too. Again, this is yellowing. A pre-made title where I actually stitched the fishing twine with some, what is this called? Like metal ribbon. And then did some fibers with a metal hook for the actual hook over here. And then look, more of that paper folding with some fishy brads. I love this. I love folding paper. Maybe I need to get back into that. And these photos are not good quality at all. Then we have this one where I had stamped and then cut out every one of these letters and popped them up. And then I had placed these squares here and just drew stars on them. And this was more about the stars and the stripes. It was more about the paper than the embellishment. Then this is chalking. These are, shoot, what is that? Quilling. These are quilled. Then this was placed with some vellum tape that you were not supposed to see. You were not supposed to see this. You were not supposed to see this adhesive, but now it's yellowed. It's been years. So now it's yellowed. Then over here, another really poor picture, but it's the only picture I had of everyone. Okay, over here, I strung some beads on some embroidery floss. Started to using two, you know, instead of using a different font for each letter, I started to use just like two fonts. Then this, and I know that this is a sketch because I've used this sketch and another time, but I don't remember where it came from. Then we have this one, and again that vellum tape that's supposed to work in chalk. Then we have this right here, and then stamping into the metal. Still tearing. Using multiple fonts, more of these curly clips. This might be why I don't like clips anymore, because I have so many of these little curly ones. Then we have this one, monochromatic. And this one, this is where I started to get ink and really had no idea what I was doing or how to apply it, and just whoop, plopped it on there. Then over here, this looks like some paint or something in my page protector. I thought I was just the bee's knees when I flipped up this little piece of paper right here and put this eyelet down to hold it. Over here, look guys, I'm getting into layers more and more. Little mirror here. Look at these things. I hate these things so much. These are one of the times where I just didn't like it, but it was done. It was a challenge or something, and whoop, I'm done. And here's that burlap mesh. I love this burlap mesh. Okay. This was a paper piecing that someone in a scrapbook group had made for me. Then you know, layering up bits and pieces of paper tearing, still using ribbon, doing tags, still doing the paper tearing. This is supposed to be for a 5x7 photo to go here, because these are all pictures of my kids when I made them Oompa Loompa costumes. But the really good photo I had given to a grandmother, and I never went back and made the photo for me. And I still have the negative. So, I mean, this was back during film time, so I should probably do that. Here's that sketch again, that same sketch for Oompa Loompa as this one. Then we have some very themed pre-made paper with that was a band-aid, and I cut the band-aid top parts out and tucked her under. Still more paper tearing, and here still didn't have ink down completely. It's kind of a mess, Over here, I did this a bunch too, like that band-aid where I cut these out and tucked things in. And you know, I don't even think this is anything, but no, there's nothing there. It's just something tucked. Here is a page that I had made for the 2 minutes that I had scrapbooked 8.5 by 11 and chalked the rows and just put it in. Still doing lots of paper tearing. Look at this basic gray paper. Still, paper tearing all over the place. Then we have these. These are pre-made embellishments. Then I chalked some more. This is all chalking. Yet more paper tearing. And then some more pre-made embellishments. Look at this little ribbon. This flat sticker ribbon. Like, I know how to tie ribbons like that. I should be able to do that. Now, 2004 fit in one album except for Christmas. So we got just a little bit of Christmas. This is the only time Christmas has had its own album. And this is just a pre-made paper, and I used some rub-ons that said Christmas on it. And then over here, picture of our tree. Now, I'm gotta say, I really like this. I don't remember if this was a challenge. This was either a challenge or a sketch or something. But I love this. I just really do. It's simple. There's not a whole lot of layering going on. It's a white background, which I don't do a whole lot, but I just really, really love this. Okay, and then still with the paper tearing and ink. That's what all this mess is ink. And then these yellowed again. Everything just yellowed. And these file folders, do you guys remember when these file folders were big? Like, look, it's not even a file folder. It is a piece of paper cut in that shape. Ah, here you go. See, I told you I could do those. These are kind of, I guess so. I guess I put them wonky like that. But again, the theme of 2004 was definitely paper tearing. This, I thought I was just hot stuff because I put this die cut underneath of the vellum. Like, I thought I was just cool. Then this one. I like this. I would probably do this, if I was to do this page again, I would definitely have a larger title up here. It wouldn't just be these stamped letters. I would probably have a border all the way around as well. But I like this page. I'm not going to do anything about it. We have pre-made words here. And then little bits of paper. No paper tearing, surprisingly. And this is just kind of like thrown on there. This is a paper tag that I had pulled the paper out of and just plopped on here on the ribbon. I stamped on the ribbon here as well. Just a handwritten title there. Some sewing. Still paper tearing. There's some inking and stuff on here. Like wild inking. Then we have this. I believe this is a pre-made tag. Look at all this paper tearing. Like, I just feel like it's everywhere. Quilling, journaling on tags, more paper tearing, more, look at this ink. It's like everywhere. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just kind of like, whoo, I think I actually did that. Whoo. Some sewing. More paper tearing. Look at all that paper tearing. Different fonts. This says memories, so memories of Christmas magic. Sewing. And then that's going to be it for my 2004 album, guys. Thanks for strolling down memory lane with me. And if for some reason a trivia question is ever asked of what was Sandy's theme in 2004, it's going to be paper tearing. Have a good one.